Ladies and gentlemen, don't be too gentle, don't be betas. We alphas out here in the world. But we back on the Gawncast.
We gone.
For anyone that's wondering what's going on in the world of Bitcoin tonight, we got the man, the guru, the master himself, the man with the encyclopedia in his forehead of everything that is Bitcoin. And it's just funny, Corey, because you were scheduled to come on today, and then a lot of things popped up in the news that I was getting in group chats, you know, kind of attempting to devalue Bitcoin. And kind of hurt me because I just bought in last week, you know?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my weight up.
Damn.
But
well, that's a question I had to ask. Like as much as like Bitcoin's like grown, right? It's like, what is it, 4,300?
It was like 40, almost 4,500 last week, right?
So how can people make money off it now? So the value.
Bring the mic up, Corey, too. Bring the mic up.
So basically, the way you can make money is just buying into it, right? Right now.
But you're buying high, basically. You know what I mean?
Well, right now you're buying low because right now it's about $3,900.
Oh
right?
shit!
Yeah, I lost hella guap in 1 week.
No, that's okay, man. Listen. Here's the funny thing, right?
Sure, that's what all the investors said.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So here's the funny thing, right? So unlike stocks, right? If you're to buy high, right? With a stock, you cannot travel outside of this jurisdiction with your stocks.
Right.
With your Bitcoin, you could pull it off of the exchange, put it in your pocket, travel across the globe, and use it.
Right.
So even though it's lost its value on the exchanges, it still has that preserved value of utility that you can use across the world.
Do you think it being that there's a finite amount of Bitcoin is good or is a bad thing? Because I was reading one of these articles and it was kind of saying that could lead to only increasing the value of the people that had previously bought in or owned shares already. Whereas it's like not being able to mine for Bitcoin, they're saying it's a negative thing. Do you think that or no?
No, so there is a lot of old money in Bitcoin. And when I say old money,
yeah,
I'm not referring to
Rich old white people.
Yeah, we're not referring to that. We're referring to early adopters.
Right.
And there is a lot of old money in Bitcoin. So there's two ways to answer that question, right? So one is that the way that mining is going on is going to be 50 to 100 years from now that we'll ever hit that 21 million mark. Right?
Okay.
Because the difficulty gets higher exponentially, and then the reward gets halved every couple of years.
So there is more to find out there? There's more to mine and more to find?
Right? Then on top of that, it's infinitely divisible, right? So even though
one Bitcoin can get chopped into a million pieces.
Into several pieces, right? So you don't have to have a whole Bitcoin to be satisfied, per se.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that many people kind of forget is that Bitcoin is not the only currency. So
right. Litecoin
there's Litecoin, there's Ethereum, there's Dash, there's...
How much does Litecoin, even the CEO of Litecoin said, you know, we are the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So how much is Litecoin a reflection of Bitcoin? So, are we ever going to see Bitcoin, you know, going down and then Litecoin rising a lot?
I think Litecoin has the potential to rise, and the reason why...
Do they all reflect each other in the market?
Initially, when around 2013, 2014, you did see a mirror. So when Bitcoin went down, it went down also. When it went up, it went also. It followed after.
Right.
Now, because the playing field is a little bit more diverse, you're not seeing that same kind of mimicking action. However, the Litecoin community is not as contentious with each other as the Bitcoin community is, which has allowed for them to implement new technology and to scale and to do things that at a much quicker pace than the Bitcoin community. So I do see Litecoin going above 100.
Okay.
Probably this time next year.
Okay.
So would you invest in that, or would you have...
Oh, yeah, definitely. And the reason why also is
it's good to diversify, right? With cryptocurrency?
Yes.
Like just...
But then also, the great thing about Litecoin is that the price is very stable in comparison to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin hit a high of about $5,000, and now it hit about a low of around 3,800.
We got a caller coming in already, so we're gonna hop on the
cool.
lines. Caller, what's going on?
Is this the Illuminati?
No, sorry.
All right, hang up.
Not the Illuminati.
You didn't get Frank's application?
Yeah, you fucking pieces of shit.
Oh, no, I didn't. It must have got delayed at the post office.
What's going on, bro?
I got Jack Thrillers though.
You saw Jack Thriller on the train today?
I did. I said what up to him.
You holler at him for me?
I said what's good with Kenny Shane and Frank B.
That's what's up.
He said no doubt. And the most awkward thing, no disrespect, I didn't even know where to look because his eyes are like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I didn't want to not look at his eyes, but I didn't want him to think I'm looking at his eyes. So I'm like, now what the fuck do I do? So I kind of looked at his forehead. And I'm like, I hope I'm cool.
Nah, you Gucci. He's cool people. What's goody though?
I want to know from our expert on the panel right now. So obviously, Bitcoin did its thing, right? It was like 10 cents. Now it's 4,000. Are there other currencies that are going to make that kind of run, right? I've heard like Ethereum or Ethereum, how the hell you want to say it? Like that's at 340. They're saying that can go to like 2,000. I know you're talking about, Litecoin. I know there's Bitcoin. See another currency making a run to thousands of dollars, or is it going to kind of be where it kind of stays within a couple $100, like increase now year over year instead of like
going up and down a couple
Bitcoin
hundred,
going up because Bitcoin went up like $2,000 in 4 months.
Right.
You see it now where it's like, okay, we're just going to see like if it does well, it goes up $100 a year, which isn't bad, but it's not 5,
yeah, moderate increase and decrease rather than the spikes. Well, what do you think?
Yeah.
So I think for you to make a determination, you have to understand. I guess we have to kind of frame the whole context of the space. So one of the things that my friends and I talk about is how many people are actually involved in cryptocurrency. So we have a floor, which is Coinbase. Coinbase says that they have about 10 million people signed up that have invested using their platform.
There's multiple forms. There's multiple platforms.
Yeah, multiple platforms all over. I would probably say there are about 800, not 800, 100,000. No, I'm sorry, hold on. 100 million people using.
100 million people using cryptocurrency.
Yeah, less than 100 million
Holy
people
shit.
using cryptocurrency.
That's
Less, a little less.
That's impressive.
It's a lot.
No, that's small.
No, it's very small.
No. But like for as little as people as the general population knows.
Yeah.
About Bitcoin.
Yeah, I agree, Frank.
Because let's be honest,
crazy to me.
we can sit here and talk about Bitcoin. I don't know what it'll take me a while to understand this.
Well, when I
say really,
well, the reason why I'm bringing up the number is that when it becomes more ubiquitous, and I anticipate it's going to.
I like that word.
I anticipate it's going to become like email. You're not going to know how Bitcoin works, but you're just going to use it. You don't know how email works. You don't know SMTP and POP3 and
HTTP.
You don't know. You don't. You know,
you just type in Pornhub. That's it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the average person doesn't know how email works, but they use it. And I feel that the same thing is going to happen with cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So yes, I do see that Litecoin and Dash and Ethereum, they're going to go past $1,000 within the next 18 months.
Now, how many major businesses accept Bitcoin? Because I think that's like, I think once major businesses and big corporations start accepting it, then people will start, more and more people will start accepting.
Well, won't that have to come with regulation?
If you could buy the new iPhone
Wait, before
X
you
with
answer that too,
Bitcoin, people would be
China
like, wait,
did?
what?
I heard they said they were saying no to Bitcoin or something like that, and then that's why it went down.
Say that one more time, Mike.
Yeah, something came out recently in the news where China was like, they came out and they made a statement. They're like, we're not going to go with cryptocurrency, blah blah blah.
I
blah,
said that
and, like
right
the
before
market
the
crashed.
Okay, so here's the
during
deal
the
on
show.
here's the deal
Whatever.
on China. So China's very finicky, and
Shocker.
yeah, shocker, right? China's very finicky
Shocker.
when it comes to when it comes to its economy and its financial space. A lot of its stock market is propped up by the government. A lot of its stock market is propped up by the government. They have a lot of capital.
They're inflating their
Yeah.
economy.
They have
Yeah.
capital controls. They devalue their currency, X, Y, and Z, right?
Right.
So the capital controls is very important to understand because if you are a millionaire in China, it's very difficult to actually kind of really do things with it. So what they do is they buy real estate abroad. So they buy real estate in
That's where
Canada.
they make money is real
They
estate.
buy real estate in New York City. They buy real estate elsewhere, right?
Yeah, they do.
The other way for them to get their money out of the country is to use.
Can't do it anymore though. Real estate though.
Well, yeah, you can't do exactly, right? So the other way to
They just
move your
passed the
money.
law thanks to your boy Bloomberg.
Yeah.
B.
So the other way to move your money out of the country is to
Bloomberg's
use.
not my boy. I don't even know the guy.
The other way to move money out the country is to use cryptocurrency, and so China actually happens to be one of the largest concentrations of Bitcoin and Litecoin mining facilities in the world because they have cheap electricity. They have
Yeah, but hold.
hundreds
I heard
of
now though.
hydroelectric
I heard
dams.
now. Even if you,
China has terrible internet. When I was there, the internet was horrible.
That's
I can't think of the word,
I
but
know
like
that.
when you mine now, like even if you mine like 7 jillion bajillion hours, like all you get now is like 0.00001 of a Bitcoin because they changed it. Like I forgot the like measurements, but it's so crazy now that like you can't even really farm. I heard.
Well, you can't farm on your computer. So initially, whenever any of these currencies start up, you can mine it on your laptop, even or your cell phone. But then as the difficulty goes up, the power requirements go up also. In China, they have pretty much buildings the size of this building with computers dedicated to mining. So that's the kind of power that they have.
And they have super
So that's who
servers,
you're
like
messing
the
with.
servers
Yeah, that's
and
what you're
shit.
messing with in
Yeah.
terms of
Trying to mine.
yeah.
Chinese aren't even good though with technology.
And
So,
so-
like,
and
So
obviously-
when it first came out, was it just like kind of finding Pokemon on the internet? Like you could just go out there and just kind of like.
Almost.
But
in
you
a
would get a
sense.
packet, right? Like in the beginning, you would get like a packet.
Oh,
now it's
listen,
like 50 Bitcoin.
Listen, people
Like
were
in
giv-
one
people were
mine.
giving their friends 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 bitcoins. Like, hey, here, hold that,
Damn.
just like that.
So those
Damn, I
people
wish I
laugh
had
into
those
the bank.
friends right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, thanks Mike for calling in. Thanks. Anything
All right,
else?
thanks, guys. Wait, what?
The Oakland Raiders are pretty good, bro.
All right, before we get too sidetracked,
Yeah, I got
Um,
ADD, man. It's bad.
how directly related? I'm just basically gonna hold on to it because I'm one of these guys that thinks there's eventually gonna be another stock market crash, or that eventually our economy will take another dip.
It's gonna
and
happen.
that's when I
within the
kind of
next
want to.
5 years.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm in it for the long haul, per se, I guess, a little bit. But so whenever that happens, kind of when I want to cash in and stuff. But is that gonna be another direct correlation where it's like, if our economy dips and our market takes a hit, then Bitcoin's gonna surge up?
Yeah, definitely. So we we have examples of that happening. We have examples of that happening when the whole euro crisis happened in 2009, 2010.
Right.
Cyprus, for them to stay in the euro, they had to seize people's savings accounts to pay into the euro. And so what people did, that was the catalyst for causing Bitcoin to go past $100, $150. And so what people started to do is, well, Cyprus prevented a run on the bank. So a run on the bank is, well, there's some kind of catastrophe, everyone goes to the bank all at the same time, and they try to withdraw their money, but they can't. And what they started doing is they just started buying up Bitcoin in mass. And that's what caused it to go above 100 initially. Now, in Venezuela right now, they have hyperinflation going on. And so a lot of people are using Bitcoin as a means of, I guess, stop-gapping their loss of value with their currency. So they're using Bitcoin basically. So in regards to us, we are probably due for another market correction.
Yeah.
In terms of the stock market.
That's what I feel.
Real estate bubble.
Eventually.
Within the next 5 years, there's the real estate issue.
Bubble. Yeah. That's gonna
the
burst.
Student loan issue.
Yeah.
Student loans is going to be a huge thing. A lot of people are defaulting. You have a lot of hype in regards to the stock market, in regards to a lot of tech companies, and just people just doing IPOs just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
And so
it's gonna come crashing down,
Yeah.
and then Trump won't get to brag about the market.
yeah, right.
So I have a question from one of my friends that is a stockbroker, and he's basically asking, how is its value determined, and what makes a Bitcoin worth $1 or $5,000?
Okay, so that's
Hey, if you want to read it, that's basically what he's saying.
okay.
Read it aloud.
That's
Okay,
basically
so,
that's what he
so,
said.
hi- so his friend is asking, how is its value determined? What makes a Bitcoin worth $1 or $5,000? And he writes, no one knows. And then he writes, LOL, yeah, because it's not backed by anything. So, those are valid concerns, but the
Shut him down, Corey. Go.
okay.
I'm
so,
gonna cut this clip and send it to him. So fucking get at him.
Do you mind if I ether him?
Yeah,
Ethereum.
I would actually like
Yeah, right. Ethereum.
Please.
Right? All right, so check it, right?
Beether him, Bitcoin.
So, fiat money is, and I'll tell you the exact definition, right? It's kind of analogous to what thou wilt, right?
I love your vocabulary, by the way. Analogous,
Yeah.
great word.
It's a fancy way for saying analogy.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, I really do. I can never speak like that.
So just break it down and just
so
fiat money that's the money that we use now.
Yeah. So fiat money is a currency without intrinsic value, established as money by government, regulation, or law. The term derives from the Latin fiat, which means let it become or it will become. So fiat money is not backed by anything either, right?
Our money that we go out and spend is not backed by
It's not backed. It's backed by.
It used to be
confidence.
backed by gold.
It used to be backed
right.
by gold.
And then we left that, and Fort Knox went to shit.
Yeah. So it used to be backed by gold. It's not backed by gold, right?
Right.
Now, there is no cap on the money supply that we have. So we could print to our heart's content, but then on top of that, only 3% of the money.
Then inflation happens.
Yeah, inflation happens. Only 3% of the money that's in circulation is actually physical.
That's crazy. Yeah.
The rest of it is digital. Now,
But it's not based on anything like.
It's not based on anything, and it's controlled by interest rates. The
Right.
other part of it is we do something called fractional reserve lending, right? Which is what the banks do, which essentially is printing money. So when you deposit $1 into the bank, they lend that dollar out to 9 other people at the same time.
That's insane.
Right. So you're essentially
virtually-
printing money right
Right.
there, right? So to bring it back to cryptocurrency is based off of cryptography, and it's based off of a principle that has been plaguing cryptographers for decades, which was the issue of double spending. So if a girl sends you a pic, right, and you and her have some kind of falling out, and she's like, yo, send me that pic back, you'd be like, you're stupid. What's wrong with you?
Nope,
Why
it's
you
already in my
ask-
spank bank.
Yeah. But if a picture were a Bitcoin and she asked for that picture back, when you sent it back to her, you would no longer have it on your device.
Right. You can't copy and paste it.
Exactly. So basically, double spending is not being able to have this bottle of water and giving it to 2 different people at
It's
the same
tangible.
time.
Yeah.
Right? So that in and of itself gives Bitcoin intrinsic value because it solves a fundamental problem that you're duplicating.
That we have now.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
you're duplicating physical properties in a digital space. Right? Then on top of that, right? I have actually made because I teach
Yeah, I know.
I teach people on cryptocurrency, right? So when you compare cryptocurrency to stocks, right? You do not own your stocks. on Ameritrade or E-Trade or whatever, right? And the reason why you don't own them, yes, you have access to it, but you cannot take that stock and put it in your pocket or put it on your wall. It doesn't work that way, right?
Right.
You cannot remove it from their servers. So if Ameritrade imploded tomorrow, right? You would be kind of hard pressed to, get your stuff back, right? Now, with a cryptocurrency exchange, you can move your currency from one exchange to another. So you can move your Coinbase, you can move your Bitcoin from Coinbase to Bittrex or Cryptopia or Bitfinex, right?
Or you have like a wallet too, like online.
You can move it to your wallet, to your cell phone. You can print it onto paper and put it underneath your mattress, right? These are things that you could do. You cannot do this.
Got
with
Bitcoins
stocks,
under my bed, bitch.
Right? So there's another thing that gives it value, right? The other thing is you cannot move your stocks from here to China or to Europe. They're useless over there, right? They have it just doesn't translate. You cannot move your stocks from E-Trade to Ameritrade. Doesn't work that way. You cannot if you said, you know what?
And there's not all those fees tied to everything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
if you
like
said,
a $7 fee for a trade or something.
Yeah. No, on the exchanges it's like 0.02% per trade.
Yeah.
If you said, you know what, F this shit, I'm going to move somewhere else. I'm going to move to Africa, right? Now, if you wanted to move, if you had $1 million, right?
Right.
And you wanted to move that with your, if you wanted to move that to South Africa, right?
Right.
It will take about 3 days, if not longer, to move through the banking system. Right?
And like with Bitcoin, it's like this.
Gotcha. Because it's a
Bitcoin,
large amount of money. Yeah. It's like
even if it was just $1,000.
even if it was like 15,000. Yeah.
With Bitcoin, you can move it in less than an hour, and
Bam!
the right fee, you can move it in 10 minutes.
Now that's another thing. Like since it's cryptocurrency, it's online. Like, what are the chances of your stuff getting hacked? You know what I mean? Like, what
Let's get.
were people getting scared of that?
That's a very good question. So,
Let's can we hold that thought real quick?
Okay, no problem.
Because now I'm gonna drop the video and shout out to people that have been commenting. Shout out to Ricky Melendez Jr. for commenting,
That's like a real
checking out the new
you know
Stranger
what I'm
Things video. This is it in its entirety. Stranger Things, the video. So
This is the one.
Check it out.
Oh yeah, I want to see this.
Yeah, we can get high and watch Netflix. It's up to you, babe. Yeah. Now pop a bottle to 7, I swear to God I'm again I hope to God understand me and don't stop me from heaven. And now they say I cooled off, but I'm still fire. All my friends disappearing like real buyers. Either pills or the dope got them, but now we gon' brush it off like it's no problem. Just enjoy the simplicity, watch Netflix and get food through delivery. Hot sauce in the plane of wings, big booty Spanish bitches, these are my favorite things. This life is full of fuckery with all the pain it brings. You gotta learn to soak it up another way it stings. You seen shit, but I see stranger things. I seen porn, chase dreams, then became some kings. Mind over matter, yeah, word to 11. And when they told me go and get them, swear I heard it from heaven. I said, yeah, so we can get high and watch Netflix. Let everybody say, yeah, so we can get high and watch Netflix. Yeah. And yo, why do they wait for you? What do they say to you? Telling you tomorrow like the day ain't the day for you. Homie, I pray for you. I'm pouring a drink for you. Ordinary things I just feel I'm a stranger to. Talking to myself like, you know you nice, right? So, fuck what they might like. Shit comes to you. You don't write, right? So calm down and tell them what your life like. Banging on the wall like I'm looking for an exit. Love is love, bro. Baby, tell me why you sweat chicks. Got her back with she in sweatpants and fresh kicks. Sucking 10 dicks, telling you she watching Netflix. She ain't lie though, she just left it out. Mind over matter, I'm still 11 down. Still paint pictures with this hip hop. And when my shit drop, they all bench right. Yeah, so we can get high. watch Netflix. Now everybody say yeah. So we can get high and watch Netflix. Yeah. Now every day I'm on the move like I'm teleporting. On the low, catching bodies like a Demogorgon. Because these boys ain't about shit. Will Byers' mom, I keep the house lit. Thick chicks and Netflix, I need a back rub. Or maybe I'll just need some salt in the bathtub. Turn me up, baby, I just fucking vibe. I'm zoning out like I'm trying to reach the other side. My favorite rappers drop verses. Your favorite rappers rock purses. I'm not hating on that world. It's just two different universes. They took me on my kill shit. Nowadays I'm on some Netflix and chill shit. Nowadays I be really on some real shit. Stranger things. Learn to love the friends that you still with. Yeah. So we can get high and watch Netflix. Now everybody say yeah. So we can get high and watch Netflix. Yeah.
We back! And we still going. Shout out to James Monty commenting in. Frank B, you killed it in the video with that cameo you had.
I try.
I told you, you
It was
looked
like
spot on with that wig, bro.
Yo, and so did SJ. It was weird. It's weird.
And SJ looked that good naturally, though. He didn't have to change anything.
I know. He didn't have to wear a wig like I did. That wig was so, like, I was so sweaty. I'm surprised it didn't show it. I was sweating like a fucking pig.
Yeah, well, we didn't have a close-up of your mug.
I'm saying my shirt was great.
It wouldn't be
right?
good for ratings, bro.
No, it wouldn't.
But,
mean,
Nomad is back!
A sweaty me actually would bring the ratings up. I gotta be honest.
What's going on, Nomad?
Man,
You've been on a
everything,
nomadic
man.
journey, bro. Welcome back, man. It's good to have you back here.
It's good to be back, man. I don't know what happened earlier, but like an hour and a half ago, that my allergies just took over.
Damn.
I don't know what happened on the way here. I just got all stuffed up or whatever.
Shout out
but
to my immune system for not getting allergies. Knock on wood.
I don't know. You like the only person in New York.
I don't have.
For real,
I just not.
man.
Wood.
One season I had it for like 3 months, fucked me up and never had it.
Should make you
I had hives
miserable.
when I was a kid. I had like itchy skin. I get hives and stuff. But other than that, just knock on wood, I have not had allergies. I've been deathly ill before, but
With what?
Yeah, what happened?
I had the swine flu when I came.
You had
back.
the swine flu?
I came back from Cancun.
I don't
He's
know
the only person I know with swine flu.
Yeah.
He had it. He had it.
Yeah.
It was people. It was
It
people
like
on the
4
internet
of us-
talking about
it was
that
like
shit was
4
a
of us
myth.
that had it.
Word.
And Frank had that shit.
It was,
Frank
like,
had that
it was
shit.
like 4 of us that had it. And
Exactly.
Edwin's mom was like,
Only
they
fucking
like
Frank.
interviewed Edwin's mom on News 12.
Because she had swine flu, right?
No, because he came back and someone in the building called News 12. It was weird. And then she was like, yeah.
That's because the media pumps up all those things.
They
Like the
pumped
West
it up. They
Nile,
pumped it
swine
up so
flu.
bad. When I was at Westchester Medical Center, and first of all, the way they test it, they take this big ass Q-tip and basically rub your fucking brain. That's how far they it hurts.
Some shit out of Total
And
Recall.
I was like, dude, I was like, yo, listen, I'm sick. All right, you don't have to do this. I'm sick. All right, but then, yeah, that's what they said. It was like it's just the flu. It's just really, it's just they call it the swine flu. I don't know.
It's a little swiney,
Did you
though.
want bacon or
Frank.
pork?
I always want bacon.
You always want bacon.
I love bacon.
Yo, did you someone put I saw Funkmaster Flex in Yonkers DMV today?
Oh, you did see Funk Flex?
Yeah.
How was it?
He's weird.
No.
happened now?
He's
Did
a
you drop-
strange
did you
character.
just
He's
drop
a strange
bombs?
dude, huh?
I'd have just been like, drop mad bombs.
What does he do? Woof. Nah, I saw him. I left the DMV to grab a pen because they didn't have a pen in the fucking DMV.
Did you talk to him?
What?
You chop it up at all?
Nah, he was like on his phone the whole time.
miserable
He just had
pieces
this
of
like
shit.
weird energy, like he just didn't want to be fucked with. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah, I
just
can
had this,
see
like,
that. Especially at such a place like DMV.
Especially-
Yeah, he
DMV.
had like his cloak of invisibility.
Who was this?
Type shit. Funk Flex.
The DMV is. They didn't have a pen at the DMV. That's
They
a bunch
did,
of
but they were
bullshit.
just, I don't know, they're a bunch of fucking dickheads.
DMV is the worst place in America to have
That's 'cause
business
everyone
done.
there
That
is
shit
miserable,
is universal no matter what state you go to.
It was quick.
No matter,
They've updated
that
the
shit
system
is
in
crazy.
Yonkers,
They do have the DMV Light Express on 34th Street, and that shit is. I gotta say that shit is very, very efficient. You know what I'm saying? But you get pushed around like fucking, like you on a lunch line in jail. Like, bitch, move here, take a pen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right,
that
so
shit is a little crazy.
Corey,
hold on, real quick,
Okay.
right? Guess what? With the DMV, in less than 5 years, it will get solved by the blockchain.
you think it'll be automated?
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be automated.
So about a what?
The blockchain, so
Man, they need to solve the voter. They need to, man. that's-
voting too. Like every little, almost any aspect of government that you can think of that requires registration, identification, reconciliation of some sort can be automated, and that will eliminate the need for DMVs.
And it'll amplify niggas selling shit like weed for green on the street.
They need to-
Well,
Yo, did you
Yeah,
hear?
can you use Bitcoin to sell weed?
Can you use Bitcoin?
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, well, so.
Can you buy pussy with Bitcoin?
Oh, that's when the game will change.
Bitch,
Yeah,
you
people
buy
gonna be
pussy
fishing.
Bitcoin.
When you can buy pussy
They
with
gonna be
Bitcoin,
fishing for
motherfuckers
Bitcoin
are gonna
for
be
real.
mining for that shit.
Yeah, right.
They're going to be mining for that.
you can buy
Yo, listen,
any-
baby, I got like half a Bitcoin. What can I get with that? Can I get a blowjob?
And then you can divide it up infinitely, so you get infinite pussy with one Bitcoin.
I know.
So look, I was on the way here. I'm sorry to change the conversation. I heard about a rant that Tyrese did. Did you hear about this shit?
Nah, continue.
So some shit happened with The Rock, right? Did you hear anything about this shit?
Nah, go,
Some
go.
shit happened with The Rock. I guess this shit was just now or today. I don't know. I just heard about this. I was gonna bring this up anyway. I guess he's doing like a Fast and Furious movie.
Shocker.
Some separate shit away from the right. So Tyrese sent like a series of tweets that was like kind of like on some not threatening shit, but
Funny how
like, yo,
protected.
bro, I'll knuckle you up type shit. Don't do it, right? So then it got like 3 tweets in, and then 4 tweets in, then like 7, and then like 8 tweets. So what happened is
Right.
the whole tone changed. And I guess apparently what they said, it seemed like somebody kind of yoked them up on some shit like, yo, I don't know what it is. I know the facts man probably already got it pulled up. If you can,
It is. It's Tyrese asked Dwayne Johnson not to delay Fast and Furious 9. So it's not like it's on standalone. It's just they're delaying the release of the
How many movies can they make of that?
Well, the thing is, when you read the tweets, this shit is kind of wild. Son.
They must be
It's
making
like
hella
he's
money though.
hey big bro, you got it. This shit is crazy.
They
It's
make so
hilarious.
much money.
It's the most sucker shit Tyrese ever did in his
They
life.
make so
I have it
much
up on the screen if you want to
Yeah.
see.
Check it
I'm
out. And
reading
it
it now.
almost seemed like The Rock, when he say some shit like, yo, I talked to the homie, so it almost seemed like The Rock had a little gangster yoke him up and start tweeting. That shit is wild. So you got to check that shit out. That shit is
That's
bugged
what's
out.
up.
So, Corey,
Twitter has definitely changed the game for a lot of
wait,
things.
I forgot the question I had. Oh, can people hack Bitcoin? Can people
No.
hack this shit?
No,
They
but
can't.
but it's not. It's
So
not,
what was
it's not a
the-
straightforward it's not a straightforward answer. So no, you cannot hack Bitcoin itself. However, the exchanges that people use to exchange Bitcoin for other currencies, they do get hacked, and so it is common. It's common knowledge, and it's and people advise that you do not keep your holdings on somebody's exchanges.
Okay.
Now, an exchange is equivalent to a bank, right? So
yeah.
banks get robbed. Right?
But what about this article that I saw today said $40 million in ether stolen as people refuse to learn their lesson about cryptocurrencies?
Yeah.
I know you said you were going to kind of debunk this thing.
Oh yeah, certainly. So so let me bring up that article right now.
What is it?
It says,
$40 million
it says
of what?
unknown hackers made off with an estimated $40 million in hot cryptocurrency ether.
Yeah.
One of the most popular of the innumerable successors to Bitcoin this week.
What if when they hack your fucking Bitcoin, like a robber with a mask shows up on your screen with a gun? That's your
Funny,
shit,
right?
motherfucker.
The thing
So,
is, if
break
it's not
yourself,
backed,
fool.
if it's not backed by anything, and it's like nothing but basically
No, it is back.
that how do you steal? Like I don't understand how that shit works.
No,
How can you
exactly.
steal it from somebody?
Well, here's the thing, right? So remember, right? So what I said was, what the cryptographers have done is they solved this problem where they have assigned physical properties to digital assets, right? And so now a digital asset has a physical property like a rock, right? So just like you could steal a rock from someone, is now the same way you can steal a Bitcoin from someone. And how do you do that is if their computer is unsecured, or if the system or network is unsecured, you can now access it, and you can move it to your wallet. You understand? So this is what happened with Ethereum, right? So so maybe let me look up that article actually. So I don't.
He wasn't here before when we were talking about where's the value come from.
Oh, so what the value
wasn't
comes
here.
from? Oh, he wasn't here for. I'm sorry. So
He's eating chips outside.
Yeah, to just go back real quick is the intrinsic value behind cryptocurrencies is that it has a blockchain. So if a girl, I always give people this example: if a girl sends you a picture, right, and y'all have a falling out, and she says, "Send me that picture back," you know that shit don't make no sense, right? However, if a picture were a Bitcoin and she told you, "Send me that picture back," you would no longer have it in your possession when you sent it back to her. And that's a problem that cryptographers and people in the programming community have been trying to solve for decades. Because inherently, anytime. Well, so the argument that a lot of people who in the file sharing community made was, how is it stealing if you still have a copy of the album, right? So if I'm downloading an album from the internet, right, and I have it on my computer, how is it stealing if you still have the copy, right? And so what it is kind of an inverse of that, where now if you're pulling data from one place, that place no longer has that data anymore. You now have it. Do you understand? So that's like a really, I guess, a simplistic way of explaining why it has that intrinsic floor value. The other reasons that it has value is that you can move it across borders. You don't have to deal with an intermediary like PayPal or a bank. If I wanted to send you $1 million right now, right? If I had $1 million, right? I could send it directly to your phone, and no one has to know.
It just sounds very shaky to me.
Somebody,
You know what I mean? I definitely
somebody was
understand
saying-
what you mean.
Yeah.
But I guess when I meant like backed by something, I meant
Well,
I guess
the
I meant
fiat
like
money is not-
something physical, like maybe a rock, like gold, or FDIC or insured or something like that,
Okay,
right?
so
now I do understand.
it's funny that you mentioned that, right? So the FDIC, right, does not have enough holdings to
pay
back, to pay
out all the money that's in the
exactly, right?
Yeah.
So on top of that, you have all these banks practicing fractional reserve lending, which is you deposit $1, it's lent out to 9 other people, right? That same $1 bill. So fiat money in itself is not backed by anything. So with cryptocurrency, you have thousands of miners all around the world mining this currency that are verifying transactions every second. They're verifying transactions. And you have all these nodes that have a copy of the blockchain, which is a distributed ledger that's timestamped and is immutable, meaning to say that you can write to it, but you cannot edit the records once you've written to it. And so, for these reasons, it has its intrinsic value. It has that value that
It's basically
that
scaring
makes
all
it
these big
better.
financial people because they can't regulate it.
They can't regulate it, and the thing is, what's going to end up happening is they're going to end up like the music industry, where the music industry, they wanted to fight all the file sharing and just play along.
That's
right?
a good analogy.
Just play along. all the bank,
That's a
if
good analogy.
Citibank opened an exchange tomorrow, they would make so much money, and they would not only would they add, they would add credit in a sense, or they will validate the space, but then it would be under their auspices also, so they could, in a sense, monitor it. Which is what they're arguing that they can. But the funny thing also people would bring up is, well, it's used for nefarious purposes. The banks are some of the biggest money launderers, right? And I'm not just saying this just to say it. You look in the news, look at the fines that they've had to pay.
The government is too.
I mean, forget about that. Let's
Okay.
keep the government out of it, right? Just look at the banks.
Get at me,
right?
Trump.
If you look at the banks, right, and the fines that they've had to pay since 2009, I mean, it's astronomical.
Yeah.
The fines that they've had to pay, starting at 200 million, 500 million, $1 billion, they're paying in fines, right? So, so funny that Jamie Dimon, had said what he said. So yeah.
That's an interesting analogy, though. You said that's like the banks are almost like the music industry. They're almost like record labels. It's like
So,
they're
Corey,
getting
you
pissed
think
off
there will be
with
no
net-
more banks, like in what, 5 years, 10 years? No more banks?
No, it's gonna take a long time.
I think they're gonna morph.
Anything that has that much money involved in it is going to take a long time, because think about, we can move quicker away from oil than we are attempting to or trying to do, but there's so much money invested in oil.
I think oil has a. That's a good question.
I don't think oil is going away for a long time.
But that's because why? Because there's so much money invested into it.
Well,
I know.
Oil would never go away.
Well,
Because even if everything switches to air, sun, and whatever, or energy technology or whatever, oil can still run machinery.
No, but we use
At the end of the
we
day,
use oil
it'll always have value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
products, though.
if
That's
they're making cars like they are with like Tesla, if like other companies start matching or coming close to what Tesla's doing with their cars.
But that technology's been
And
out
at the
there. Think
price
about how
point-
long it's taking, like, just to implement
Well, yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a long time.
But even so, you can still
But
use
Tesla's-
oil to oil is always useful, even if they change every car. There's somewhere in the black market where somebody can do something underground with technology.
Well, hold on. Look
that,
at this.
you
right?
know-
Look at this. Everything that we are.
I know what you're saying.
everything
It's a
that-
resource either way.
Yeah.
Everything that we see around us right now is as a result of petroleum. So the bezels on the
Petroleum
screens-
jelly.
Yeah. So all the bezels on the monitors, the wires,
Keep going.
all the wires, everything, right, is made out of your toothbrush is made from oil. So even though
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Even though we may move from
Fucking
our
pieces
clothes,
of shit, Crest.
so nylon is a
Nylon.
That was
E-
good, man.
Even our clothes are made out of plastic.
Yo, Juju, you mind if we interview you real quick?
Yeah, because you look so enthused over there on your phone,
Yeah.
laughing.
Juju,
and I'm
I
jealous.
had that thought pop in my head earlier when people were talking about something, but
There's no need to
I want to be random about it. But if you're going out,
You should also do the speed round with Juju, too.
if you go out and you bag a girl, are you like, yo, would you actually use the term like, yo, I got pussy, or I'm about to go get pussy, or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Respect.
pretty much. If I knew I had it in the bag, I'd be like,
I bet it would you like,
I'm gonna have some pink tacos right now, guys.
hey, so you got your own
Actually, went to a
terminology.
restaurant called Pink Taco.
Yeah,
It was good. In
I've been
Vegas.
to a lounge called Fat Black Pussycat.
I think I've been to like
I
the
knew-
fat
yeah,
pussy
that's-
cat, but not the
yeah,
fat
yeah.
black pussy.
No,
cat.
we ate at the Pink Taco in Vegas.
What were they good?
Ah.
Oh, they were
Yeah.
expensive though.
Oh, of course, it's Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
But what happens in Vegas stays there.
Including your money.
Not me. I would tell everybody.
They have a podcast about it.
But like, yo, you know what happened?
So
That was it. You just wanted to know what I say.
Can
when
you
I
do
know
a
I'm
speed
gonna
round
get
with you?
pussy?
Can you do a speed round with you, or no? You're not.
yeah,
What's that? Is it a
can't do
game?
a speed
Because
round.
I,
You have to
I
answer
crush
the
all
question.
games.
You have to answer the question as fast as you can. It's just a yes or no or
Oh.
this or that question.
Okay.
All right, hold on one second. I'm gonna bring that up real quick, but
That was Gypsy's fault. Springing
it my
shit up.
fault?
You just spring shit up.
Trying
on
to make
him.
the show, you know.
do
There's a
you rap
plan.
at all? Do you freestyle at all?
I do, but I'm really high.
No.
Are you?
Me and Gypsy do it in the car when the radio's
Whoa.
playing.
All right,
That's
you
not-
ready?
Yeah, that's all good. Pause.
All right, Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna,
Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z,
Ass or tits?
tits,
Beer or wine?
beer,
Rather get drunk with Bush or Obama?
Obama,
Thick girl or Slim Goody?
thick,
9/11 conspiracy or Al Qaeda?
Al Qaeda,
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Street Fighter,
Weed or liquor?
weed,
Kevin Hart overrated or underrated?
overrated.
Goodfellas or Bronx Tale?
Bronx Tale,
Stone Cold or The Rock?
Stone Cold,
Tom Brady or Peyton Manning?
Tom Brady.
Okay. If you're a superhero, what would your power be?
Oh my gosh. I would fly. That's pretty dope.
Nicki
Or
Minaj's
teleport.
butt. Is it too big, too fake, or just right?
Too fake.
Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leo.
Can you put a homeless man on house arrest?
Can I put a homeless man?
Kendrick or Cole?
No, you can't. What was the other question? Fuck, I have no more beer.
Kendrick or Cole?
Kendrick.
Is Drake top 5 dead or alive?
Yes.
If you could punch one person in the face with no repercussions, who would it be?
My ex.
Kelly Kapowski or Topanga?
Topanga.
Wayne's Brothers or Martin?
Wayne's.
Flip cup or beer pong?
Flip cup.
Are aliens real?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Sometimes.
Kim or Kylie?
Kim.
You could be in a threesome with Kim and Kylie, but Bruce Jenner is watching in the room. Would you do
Yes.
it? Yes? And,
Sure.
And he's
Fuck
jerking,
it, I don't
and he-
give a
and
fuck.
he's jerking off. You good?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, my girl.
Do what you gotta
who's
do,
your-
bro.
Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Mike.
Okay. Barbecue sauce, hot sauce, or honey mustard?
Barbecue.
Nirvana or Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Nirvana.
Who's your favorite member of Wu-Tang?
Meth.
Okay. Would you rather wear Jordans or Yeezys?
Yeezys.
Amber Rose or Kim K?
Kim K.
Adam Sandler or Eddie Murphy?
Eddie.
You can go back in time to any point in history for a day. Where would you go?
To your mom's house. I'm sorry.
Today or yesterday? Or
Whenever.
tomorrow?
Just before you were born, I guess. When she was
Damn.
hot to her.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't know why I said that. That's what I thought of.
All right. Eric Snowden, a hero or enemy?
I don't know who that is.
That's
Who?
good.
What's his name?
Yeah, that's good. You're doing good.
Okay.
Nature or nurture?
Nature?
Destiny or fate?
Destiny. This is hard.
All right.
Quick though. Most people are like,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fast? Good.
Most people are like Kendrick or Cole.
That was good. That was
You
good.
gotta make a fucking decision.
It's quick.
That was a good speed round. I fuck with it.
I'm really indecisive, so I was
And you're
surprised
high,
I did
too,
so
like-
well.
yeah, that
yeah.
was really quick. For
I'm
being
sorry?
that high.
Yeah, I'm an artist.
Yo, let's go.
Sure.
Let's go.
Sure.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Artist formerly
We
known as-
freestyling.
Let me hit this. Hold on.
Damn.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Artists are very emo.
Yeah. Would you consider yourself emo? Did you have an emo phase in life?
I'm going through a breakup right now. That's pretty.
Yeah, but that's natural.
Yeah, well, then that's as emo as I get.
Good for you. Is that
When
your
I have a
longest
reason
relationship?
to,
Is that
when
your
I have a
longest
reason-
relationship? What's your longest relationship?
This one that I just got out of, it was 6 years.
6 years?
Yes.
Wow.
And you guys were like
We lived together and everything.
exclusive,
Wow.
exclusive, like DJ Clue?
Yeah. Yeah.
Six
yeah.
years. That's a long ass time.
I know. But I'm good now.
6 months.
So
is a long
are you like, do you throw yourself back in the market like hardcore, go out
Yes.
every night right now? Or are you like sitting at home and watching Netflix?
No.
And sucking your thumb?
You know what? It's it's like 80-20. I did the math right, Gyps. It's
Word.
like 80-20. I've been out.
I could even tell
80
you going out
80
more,
amount,
and I don't
like just
even
being out.
know
Because
you.
look how much you've seen me so far in
Yeah,
the
I
last,
know.
like, what, 2 weeks?
I know.
I'm everywhere.
I know.
But there's, nights where I just kind of stay home
I mean,
talking to myself. Because
Yeah.
now I live alone. And that's weird.
is it weird getting back into the game? Like as far as like,
No, I still got it.
you still got it?
Yeah, I'm fucking amazing.
That's
I'm
awesome.
all in there.
You, Have you ever like macked like a couple?
Yes.
You sound like you have experience with
that's
that.
easy.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's really easy.
Right.
It's
What
I
would
feel
you-
like it's more comfortable because
This
you
is what
have
I
two
want to
people
ask
to
you.
talk to.
What,
You know.
Yeah, exactly. What do you seem like? Yeah, like what's difficult for you? Because it's got to be different from like a woman's perspective, like as far as like going out there and
Like you
just,
have to talk your way into sex. How is that? Because most
You know what? It's always awkward just being hit on by somebody you have no interest in whatsoever.
Nah, but that's
But women go through that a lot.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, on a daily.
Yeah.
yeah. Women
You're
always
right.
women always getting dick thrown at them in one way or another. Like
At least 5 times a day.
yeah,
And it does not matter what you look like.
yeah.
That's true.
Believe me. God,
On my worst
speaking as a
days,
guy.
I get hit on the most, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
What is
It
going
does
on
not-
right now? No,
Yeah.
I'm good. Thanks.
It's just in the air that day. But as far as like you being on the attack, what throws you off, or what's Because this is interesting for me. Because like obviously we know
When people are really short and they don't like feed into the conversation, that kind of throws me off my game. When I'm just
Right.
like,
yeah, it's natural.
you know what? But otherwise, I'm very social.
Yeah.
I host the podcast, The Hangover Takeover.
Hangover Takeover.
So I'm speak well and shit. Chicks
You're
dig that.
articulate.
Guys dig that. Like it's whatever.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So we doing this freestyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
I'm find a beat.
spit. You spit?
I can.
Whatever, man.
Just do slow.
Wait, what just happened?
We doing a freestyle.
We're doing a freestyle right now.
We? Let me know if this.
I think everyone in the room.
Yo.
It's fine.
Shit, fuck it. It barely matter. We could just say whatever. Yo, man.
Yo, I got a
Need
lit
headphones.
joint talking about some Bitcoin.
Uh-huh.
I need some currency. You bitches never worry me. Keep it on the hush, please don't blurry me. I don't censor that. I don't really like the censorship. You see the pen I grip. And even though it's off at the top, I'm coming on some Kenny shit. Kenny Shane is the fucking name. Henny stains in my cup, what it is. Off the brain, off the top, off the tippity. Hickory dickory, you know I'm on the clock. Take a look at me. Now take a look at me. Put me in your phone book. Why you so shook? Looking like an old crook, half crook, like you Mob Deep. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Now you ain't as hot as me. About to flip this shit to Jew. So what the fuck you gonna do?
So what the f gonna do? It's gonna be what the fuck you know it's me. Barely could breathe when I'm on the mic. I try to pull out the mic when I'm out of spite. I ain't see the new It movie, but I know I like the booties. Touch him on the side when I'm in the ride, making a left on I-95. Right out of the fucking window. I come back through the intro. And I can't really, without the headphones, fuck it, I'm a big bully. I got the Darth Vader helmet stuck through your mouth, nose, you can smell it. Oh, man. From Snellville, here I come and I swell with, oh, man, what's going on?
Come on, Joe.
Somebody in here can rap, man. Come on.
Joe, grab the mic.
Shit's embarrassing. I used to come from Harrison. Bitches I be battling. They see me and they shadowing. Boxing is not an option. I'm in your top 10. You watch him and then I hopped in the fucking hot whip. You know we hot boxed it. She got a hot box, but she with a bitch that she just broke up. So go on break the jokes up. Now go on break the joint up. Go on split the Bitcoin up. I mean the Bitcoin. Fuck it. Goddamn, I got your tits moist and yo click at the same time. Damn, it's the flame rhyme. I just say I'm young Shane. I'm fine when I'm flying in the cockpit and I swap spit with a hot chick. Try and get my cock licked. Ticket to the tip top, or I mean the top tip. You can go and pick it. Motherfuckers wanna ribbit. If you feeling froggy, go and jump, motherfucker, like Blake Griffin. Know that you tripping and see me in the transition with the ambition. You can see the man swishing and dishing. These motherfuckers always wanna hate from the sideline when they ride mine, and they know I got it sideways on the highway on a Friday.
And I'm supposed to go after that?
Yeah, you gotta follow that.
Where's Juju at?
How do I follow Kenny? He's so fucking hot. But it's okay, cause I got the booty that could wop.
Hey.
I drop and I twerk that shit and y'all niggas stop.
Hey.
Stare at me, I break necks like 5s and 10s and 20s.
Hey.
Baby, come at me. You know you want me, honey. Yeah, but I'm a licking clits all day. Doesn't matter that I'm fucking gay. You know what? If you're fucking hot, I might do you in the back, sir. But if you have to, you gotta pay me a little first. That sounds really fucked up. Like, that's not what I'm about.
Because it was.
That's what happened.
All right, let me change the beat up.
I'm trying to get my rap on, but Juju just wants to get a strap on. Turn the map off. I turn the map on. No navigation. I got some aggravation. See
All right,
me in the
all
stars like.
Acapella, go.
Hold on, I hear a beat though.
Yeah.
I hear a beat though. You whack like Shaq with a free throw.
I wear baggy clothes cause they comfy as fuck. If you don't think they sexy, I don't care, so what? It appeals to those who matter, so I'll test my luck. And the thick bitches like it, so I guess I'm what's up.
Hey!
And I love fucking thick bitches, that shit is wow. Daytime or nighttime, we getting down.
Hey!
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner time, she eating now.
Hey!
If you were fucking a thick bitch, you need to now.
Get 'em.
Boom.
Was your ex thick?
Yeah, she was.
Was your future one thicker?
I don't know.
My future
It just-
wife thicker.
Whatever happens. Whatever
You
happens,
sit the
happens.
beer, I sit the liquor. Why they all up on my zipper? Yo, pass the remote, where's the clicker? Why you watching dumb shit? Yeah, while I'm spitting fun shit, I flip the tongue quick, sip of the rum while I'm flipping the tongue. No, I'm ignorant young, but I'm getting it done. So I go ahead and I turn it back. This is the podcast, that's the Gawncast. God damn, you a hot trash, throw you in the recycling bin. But you ain't fucked up as I would've been, cause I would've been brave and strong. You know the game is long, but when the game is over, baby, I'ma be ballin' when the game is over. Spitting flamethrower with the hangover, can't remain sober, what it is. You see me looking around like an owl, and they looking foul. So I try to take it.
You looking foul in every vowel I will devour. Yo, and licking clits is delicious. I am Kermit the Frog here, and yo, Powerade. I didn't even take a shower today. That's a lot. Hey! I'm way too fly for my design. Yo, I just got my crib finished. I don't know what to say, so I'll just talk about whatever the fuck I did all day. My crib is almost done. I got home and smoked a blunt. What else is new? What else I'ma do? What the fuck is going on? Yo, can we let's put another beat?
Yeah, we can change it up.
Thank you. Oh man,
We can change it up.
my headphones. I think it's. Oh man, you give me the beats. I gotta.
Wait.
I gotta.
Put on some Dilla.
There you go.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Yo. It's the September. Man, what we doing here? September 13th. I'm having brain farts. When I'm home, I just sneeze. I'm trying to get the studio back together. I'm trying to get my back together. Pull up the stage presence. Man, I'm done with this freestyle shit tonight. I'm just fucking up my...
We need one more from Jew before we send out.
Come on, Joe.
They get it.
I wanna smoke a fatty with my girl, she got a fatty. Love it when she call me daddy, when she saw me bag me. Now I let the lady gladdy, now she want the kid as wifey. Labels are for advertising, I'm not in marketing. Titles we can have, cause you were not my author. Dedicated to the girls who rushing with another. You need to take your time like easing into hot water. Please don't let it go into one ear then out the other. We could be lovers and damn sure friends. Don't keep pushing me for more in the end. Definition we don't need, love and trust is the seed need for us to grow closer as human beings. You just want to claim me so another won't take me. But if you really know me, that option is unlikely. I wouldn't stick around if the better fish are biting. So breathe easy, mommy, towels thrown, no more fighting. Starving for attention, I don't want to hear it. Plus I'm in a rush, there's no quarters in the meter. Pain in the asses as most women are. Peters, I call them the best acronym by far.
It's a nice send-off right there. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Coming through and blessing that. Yeah, so,
I had a good time. This was fun.
yeah, of course. What else can we say before we get out of here, Corey? How do you want to?
The Hangover Takeover every Monday night at 9:30
Please plug that.
on the Facebook, on the Book of the Faces.
If you guys want to see another dope podcast, yo, plug it. No one's gonna do it like you. Plug that. Gypsy, both of you.
Oh, you want? Nah, I want you to do it. Oh, you did?
So I'm
Yes,
I'm adding my Coinbase.
every Monday and Thursday at 9:30.
Every Monday and Thursday at 9:30, the Hangover Takeover.
So, as a send-off, do your research in terms of cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
I'm adding my referral link for Coinbase
Good.
in the comment section. Adding it right now.
Yeah, please do. If you guys are intrigued by Bitcoin or anything that we spoke about tonight, please contact Corey because he'll be the one to steer you in the right direction.
Yeah, he will.
I know we kind of jumped around and hopped all over the place, and some
It's
things
tough.
if you don't have any context of it or you don't know any background, it
Just hit
could
'em up.
seem boring or it could seem a little. It might throw you off, but don't be scared. Once you learn the terminology, he'll help you out and put you in the right direction.
Frank Vincent died today, and if you don't know who that is, you need to go home
get
and
your
get
fucking
your fucking
shoebox.
your shine box.
Shine box.
Damn.
He died.
And
RIP.
Bronxdale was on last night.
Wow. Go home and get your fucking shine box.
That's how life works. What else, fellas? Anything else? Anything else I'm forgetting before we skedaddle?
You have any last words?
Do you guys plug
a
your
laid-back
shit?
episode.
Let them know where they can find you every week. What time you air? Do you guys have you on iTunes?
We're
SoundCloud?
terrible
You have
at
an
promoting
Instagram?
ourselves. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm here just being gone. Wearing my
We are
cowboy
terrible to
shit.
promote ourselves.
These guys are so
Yeah,
dumb.
but if you guys want to
They
follow,
had a great great game. Fuck you.
Yeah, we whooped y'all.
So this upcoming Monday, I'm going to be having a Facebook Live.
nice.
Yes, we're going to be discussing Bitcoin along with my partner Jason.
Oh, really?
At what time?
What time is it supposed to be?
I thought that guy was gonna show up. You gotta get him in
Make
here
it at
one night.
8:30,
We gotta get him in.
and then after they can
It's
watch
gonna be
Hangover
at
at
8 o'clock,
9:30.
8:30.
Perfect.
Yeah,
See how I set that up?
yeah,
You got a 2-hour block.
yeah, right.
Can you, next time, can you guys bring some Bitcoin with you so we could check it out, see what it looks
He
like?
could print it out.
I can show you right now.
No, I mean,
I can
it was a joke, man. It was
no, seriously, I
But he was saying before you could print it
Is it
out.
that little circular? I don't know.
Oh, hold on. One question we have here that All right, so someone commented and said, ask him what about the fact that this can't be regulated really or watched by the powers that be. Everything is going closer and closer to us being watched, monitored, everything we do. Are the powers that be ever going to let this thing get off the ground and really enough to replace currency?
Yes. Right. So,
That's a.
that's
This is a great way to end the night, by the
yeah.
way.
So, yes, they cannot stop it just like they could, like the music industry couldn't stop file sharing,
That's such a good analogy.
right?
Right.
But
So the other thing to it also is that it doesn't have to be regulated because it doesn't have to be regulated in the sense of it being able to preserve its value because it has a trustless system built in, right? So aside from that though, you can look at anyone's wallet. Now, your name is not put on the wallet, but you can track a transaction from point A to point B, right? So when it comes to, and I know Kenny, you're in for accounting. This cuts down the work by like 50% in terms of forensic accounting.
Right.
Because there's actual, there's a trail, so from point A to point B, of how transactions move. So you can trace it, you can track it. It's semi anonymous, right? So if you're a minor and you just happen to hoard 100,000 bitcoins, that's different. But the average person, for them to get into the space, they're using Coinbase, they're using Bitstamp, they're using some other known exchange that does KYC, and KYC
So say-
is know your customer.
So say more people do get into this and it does grow significantly.
Yeah.
Banks are probably going to be somewhat opposed to it because it's going to put people out of work, no? Because all those, like, or what do you think? Before
Like,
I
what do you
even
think the
continue?
future is of cryptocurrency in and of itself?
So there's a website, and I'll post a link up a little bit later, called Bitcoin Obituaries. And
Or,
so-
or do you think that these big banks, sorry to cut you
Uh-huh.
off, will just see that this thing, the more and more it grows,
they're gonna play ball.
they're going to play ball
They're
and
gonna
then
do-
they'll buy into it?
Yeah, they already are. So J.P. Morgan is a part of the Ethereum Alliance, along with Microsoft and a couple other big companies.
Oh, yeah, elaborate on that. So these big
I need
companies
those links.
Yeah, so Ethereum
have bought in already.
Yeah, so the Ethereum Alliance is basic. So Ethereum is another cryptocurrency aside from Bitcoin
Uh-huh.
that does smart contracts, and smart contracts, long and short, it's actions that are executed based on triggers and conditions. So, one example is if you don't pay your rent, your door doesn't open up until you pay your rent,
Right.
and that would be like a smart contract. Or if you run out of orange juice in your fridge will just buy the orange juice from Fresh Direct, and you just have to put it in the fridge. But yeah, so that's what Ethereum is capable of doing.
It's like automating
Yeah,
everything.
it automates everything. That's why I said the DMV.
That's a little scary.
It's basically like the Easy Pass. When your shit get low, it automatically.
Yeah, so
It's just like anything automated now. Right?
anything that's automated right now can be re-automated and fully digitized with Ethereum. And so this is what Microsoft and JP Morgan and a whole bunch of other banks and other entities are trying to get into. And so my prediction is that more banks are going to get into it because it reduces the cost of sending money in between banks. Right now, so there was a scandal called LIBOR, and that was an interest rate where they were rigging the interest rates in London that sets the interest rates for all the banks globally. This eliminates that. Right now we use SWIFT, which is used to reconcile balances or loans between banks. And it takes a couple days to clear or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Using cryptocurrency like Ripple eliminates that. So banks are going to play ball. It's only a matter of how much ball do they want to play.
Right.
So
They're gonna try to take over the space. That's what they're gonna try to do.
I think in a sense it would kind of be good if they participated more, because what it does is it legitimizes the space, and so it's not
Yeah.
just only drug dealers use this shit or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's another thing someone said to me. They said like it was made for like black market activity.
No, it wasn't
basically.
made for black market activity. It was made as a response to the financial crash of 2008. That the bankers were not responsible enough.
Is there any? I'm sorry. go ahead.
The bankers were not responsible enough to safeguard our money and our value and our financial system, and they played with our money, and they won and we lost. So that was the answer.
Is there any documentaries or anything that you give that you would be like, all right, if you really don't know anything,
Yeah.
you're not going to
there's-
do my course or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, which people should do, take your course, just hit Corey up. But like any documentaries,
It's a
that
great
you, like,
point,
check
Frank.
this out.
Yeah, so
Because like that's how a lot.
there is a
Yeah, most
document-
people. That's how most people like pick up info.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on
That's how I'm
Netflix called Banking on Bitcoin.
I saw like the first 20 minutes of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's alright. They're on
Any YouTube channels?
on
Anything?
YouTube. Yeah, you can check out Box Mining.
Box mining.
Box Mining. They do daily stuff. Ivan on Tech, does stuff. A matter of fact, this other guy.
You have a website that you could plug?
No, I don't have a website.
Come on, Corey,
Not
bro.
yet.
What's going on here?
That is true. Shame on me. So, on Cold Fusion, I'm going to post this link right now, actually. Cold Fusion, he does a really good video on what is Bitcoin and why blockchain matters. So I'm going to post these 2 videos. Right.
Just so people can get any kind of, because it's hard, you know, we only have an hour here, so it's kind of hard to like dive fully into everything. It's really like
that's
touch base here, touch base there. So it's like anything where people can actually sit for like a couple hours and read. Because honestly, that's what people need to do. People were like, you know, they didn't understand the internet, man. And I'm not saying that the Bitcoin is going to be on that.
Bitcoin is going to be on
I know that's what you believe, but I don't know.
You don't know that,
So, but I'm just using that as an analogy. Like, people don't understand the internet. Now everything is the internet. You can't do shit without the internet. You cannot survive. So, it's interesting.
And here's this other link right here.
You know what? Plug all the links from all the obviously yours as well, but anything that you think is
irrelevant.
You just put them all in there. Anything, you got a documentary, you got a YouTube video, you got even a PDF, website link, whatever it is. Put them all here in this chat, and then and then we'll let the people get to it.
I'm definitely gonna look at
I'm going to too, because that way we could center everything, and
I really do want to.
Even for me, Frank, and Nomad to learn, and Gypsy to learn, and for us to learn, everyone in this room. You know, this way we know where everything is. Yeah. Yo, but with that said, thanks again, Corey, for coming on.
Certainly, man.
And continue to drop knowledge and to educate people, and I hope
on the coin that is Bit.
I hope that you all the best, and I know you're gonna do well, and I hope you make a lot of money off this stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir. I hope we make a lot of money.
Definitely. I want you to make
I'm in the hole, couple hundred, so. But nah,
God damn it, Corey. No. Let's make that.
Damn it, Corey.
You're gonna be very happy. September 13th, 2018.
All right, I'm about to try to be happy.
All right.
September 16th.
All right. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we on.
We're gone.
What you mean he gonna be happy?